Well, hello, welcome to another Tues-date, guys. Yes, I'm taking you out. We're at Harrods and we're going to check out the world famous, I'm not sure whether it's for the right reasons, the £37 fish and chips here, Tom Kerridge's place in Harrods Food Hall. So yes, guys, don't worry, the bill, I'm going to pick this one up. Let's see, maybe they've improved it. I know a lot of people have reviewed this place. It's pricey. We are at Harrods and I'm going to be very, very honest and try not to, it's a little road rage this evening, and try to, give my honest opinion. Anyway, I am hungry. Oh, lots of argy-bargies going on. But yes, beautiful sky. Let's head on in. If you're not aware, I've looked at Harrods quite a few times. It's a very, very, very expensive department store. Some say the most expensive department store in the world. And they have a food hall. They have quite a few little restaurants. There's a lot of restaurants in Harrods. And yeah, this is a bit more of a casual dining. You can wear what you want. Bit of informal dining. Sounds like a nice date. Let's head on in. Oh, I love it. It's getting so summery now. And along here we have the dining hall. I did book on the app. There weren't many slots actually. Might have just been because there's only one of me. Well, there's you guys as well. You don't need a chair though, do you? And it was a £45 charge if you don't turn up. Okay, let's dive into it. I am aware that this is £37 market day fish caught from day boats in Cornwall. So we'll see what fish that is. But a bit of a snapshot. We are in Harrods. I'm going to take that with a pinch of salt. This is, dare I say, one of the cheaper food places. There are quite a few places to eat here. You get a chip butty fish finger sandwich, £27. And you can elevate it with some caviar. I guess that's what makes it posh being in Harrods. Some chips, £9.50. Oh, minted peas, £8.50. I wonder if those are mushy. Oh, I'm a bit under the spotlight. We've got a bit of shading there, but there we go. Hopefully that wasn't too speedy of a tour. Quite a simple menu, I don't mind it. Oh, Mr. Desserts, banana split, Mississippi mud pie, and alfogato. So I'm going to plonk you there if the camera likes to behave and I don't look like a total crazy person talking to myself. But yeah, I did book this online. I always take my sunglasses off. It's a bit rude, isn't it? But yeah, they have counter seats. They have kind of bar stool seating. Hopefully I'm inserting some B-roll for you guys now. So Tom Kerridge is known in the UK. He's like a famous British chef. I'm obviously working my way around all the expensive, famous chef places for you guys. We will go to normal places as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Got my vinegar. I do buy quite a lot of his food at M&S Food as well. Comment below if you guys have ever bought anything. He also has his own restaurants, obviously quite premium, very premium. And this location has had quite a lot of criticism. He has said himself that it's Harrods, what do you expect? It's not going to be cheap. But yeah, £37. I'm surprised it hasn't gone up to 38 to be fair. I would say this is actually a really good place to eat if you want to eat on your own. You have kind of bar stools, bag hooks, and yeah, I get to kind of watch them prepare the food, which is quite fun. I do like a bit of an open kitchen, and we have got, I quite like that, that's quite fun, caviar, 10 grams for 32 quid. Not for me personally, but yeah, they've got the fire over there. Man's getting things ready. And obviously the drinks menu, let's have a quick scoot. We have got some cocktails, £18, £19. Gosh, they're quite steep, aren't they? Non-alcoholic, £12.50. I always think £10 is the most it should be. A beer is, wow, £9.50. Get it in frame, Hannah. I have gone for a soft drink. I've gone for a ginger ale. I love ginger ale. But yeah, these places are mad expensive. Water, £7.25. Coca-Cola, £5.25. Ooh. And some tea and coffees as well, £6.15 or £6.75 for an Americano. Goodness me. Can get champagne to go with your fish and chips. A glass of champagne, £19. Just show you a few more of the drinks. All the lighting is awful to film, I do apologise. Comment below guys, what drink would you like? Like I said, I'm paying. There's actually tons of wines. I'm not going to show you all, but if you're really fancy or just need your head checking, there is a bottle of red wine for £6,000. Who is buying that? Says the woman filming herself in the middle of a restaurant. Oh wow. Oh, they did offer me tap water though, so that's a win. I do like Fever Tree. I do think they're a bit steep, but God, I love ginger ale. Ginger ale and ginger beer. Yum. And if you're wondering why is fish and chips a big deal, like if you're British, like chippy tea as we like to call it, it's like a massive treat, you know, it might be the weekends, you don't want to cook. I always think that it's like a step up from a takeaway, because generally fish and chips does cost more than like a McDonald's or something. As a kid, I used to love it when my parents or my mum would be like, let's go to the fish and chip shop. I would go to Presswood Fish and Chip Shop, which is always a good one. I think that's still a popular one. Back in Buckinghamshire, always a treat. Oh, speed! 6 minutes, and it is here. Okay, how many chips have I got? 6, 7, 8? No, yeah, 8 chips. I feel like every video I saw, everyone got 9 chips, so I've got 1 chip less. Cutbacks, chunky chips, triple cooked. It says it takes them 2 days to cook, and a bit of lemon as well. Now, size of the fish right now looks all right. The plate is a bit underwhelming, but I have got the sauces that came with it. You've got tartar. They said this is mushy pea and curry sauce. So let's see, is it worth it? Oh, there we go. Well, I can't get any bloody out of the thing. Am I being... What is wrong with this? Let's get it going. I love salt and vinegar. Oh, absolutely boiling. That is 1 chunky chip. Now, I knew they were chunky chips, to be fair. I think I prefer like traditional squishy chips, to be honest with you, but let's give it a go. Okay, let's have a look at the haddock. They said that was the fish. Okay. I did see on some videos that they were a bit greasy, but no grease. Looks well cooked. Right, you're just going to have to be near my face because I don't think this microphone's working. What's strange, this is so awkward, I'm doing this review and they can literally see me doing it and they know I'm making a video. The batter is cooked beautifully. It is crispy, it's not too oily, crunchy, lovely. However, it literally tastes of nothing, this batter. I don't know. I feel like batter usually has some kind of, I don't know, seasoning. The chips are nice. They obviously don't come with your salt and vinegar. You can do that, you can get any out the blimmin' thing. But yeah, it just doesn't really taste of anything. This is really bizarre. I'm going to try with some lemon. Let's give a lemon a go. Posh lemon in a little muslin or whatever. Let's give some of the mushy pea a bit. Oh, it's like puree, isn't it? Now, mushy peas aren't really something that you get. Well, you get in London, of course you do, but I don't usually get them. Okay, I'll be honest, obviously peas don't usually taste of much anyway, like peas are quite a subtle flavour. What's wrong with me? I literally can't taste any of it. There's a few lumps in it. Let's try the curry sauce. I have been sat here a while, so. Curry sauce is really nice. Oh yeah, it's got a nice kick to it. Nice, very nice kick. This is so awkward because they know I'm making a video and they keep looking at me because no one else is here. I think the portion there's obviously quite a lot of batter. It's not the thickest piece of fish for the price, definitely not. Yeah, the batter just doesn't taste of anything. It's just so weird. I mean, my ginger ale is lovely. Curry sauce, lovely. Mushy peas, taste of absolutely nothing. Tartar sauce is really nice. Oh my god, this is so boring. This is just so lackluster. Like, so lackluster. I can't even... I think that the dishes that it comes in, I know they're trying to be like authentic, but it's incredibly, lackluster. Like, there should be like some Harrods, like a little pot, I don't know. Like, make it fun. There's no fun. Also, sorry, I'm leaving all of this because I don't want to eat it. There's no point. It literally doesn't taste of anything. So I'm not going to just eat batter for the sake of it. I would say though, you get, I know all of 8 chips, you get a lot of potato. I just feel like the actual chip concept would be better if they were like smaller. I know that's his choice. This doesn't really feel like fish and chips. Okay, I have dashed home to pick up a microphone that hopefully is working properly. Apologies if the audio was a bit off, or maybe it was okay. Anyway. Okay. You're lucky I'm paying for this. You are lucky I paid for this date. £48.53 for one fish and chips, haddock, I know haddock's more money, and a ginger ale. Yes, people. 12.5% service charge. I keep getting asked, that is your tip. You don't tip on top of that. 12.5 to maybe 13-15% is normal in the UK from my personal experience, and I did ask and they do get the tip. Always a win. £1 cover charge. Now, I'm not a particularly well-travelled person. I'm like a normal level of travel, let's be honest. Sometimes I go into zone 4. Sometimes I leave the inside of the M25. But usually a cover charge, I don't know, if you're down in Spain or something on your hollywobs, you get cover charge and it pays for things like they'll bring you a little like basket of bread, a bit of like limoncello, or was it ouzo? What's that stuff? I don't know, my parents used to let me drink it when I was like 11. We're on holiday. I think it's alcohol. Anyway, it pays for that, and in a lot of countries, in Spain and France, in a lot of European countries, you get that, right? In the UK, you get it once in a while. I probably would say I probably haven't come across a restaurant that has cover charge in London probably in the last year, and I must confess I do eat out a fair bit, so that is an absolute pee take. Now, I don't know if the audio picked it up, but I did ask the wonderful gentleman who was serving me what the £1 cover charge is for, and apparently it's for the seat that I was sat on. And instead of increasing the prices of food, they have just added a £1 charged per person. Mate, you're Harrods. I have like second-hand embarrassment for Harrods right now, and I love Harrods, okay? It costs nothing to look around. I'd love to be able to shop there all the time. Harrods, I love you, but what? Ew. Just stop it. You're making enough money. But anyway, my review, very briefly, if I can get on with it. I am quite disappointed, okay? My expectations were quite low. Now, if you've watched my channel for a while, you know that I don't mind a bit of overpriced crap, all right? I put my hands up. I'm one of those people. I will pay a bit more for something to put on Instagram. Okay, I am that girl, all right? And I'm not embarrassed to say it. I will pay £37 for a dish, okay? But that was so lackluster, okay? Fish and chips, I know British food is not exactly the most exciting. Bangers and mash, which is sausage and mash, by the way. Batter is batter, but that was so boring. And if you're going to do something that is very, like a pie, yeah, sausage and mash, toad in the hole, very British things. That's okay. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. But if you're going to do it in Harrods, like, where was the excitement? All right, where was the story? It was so incredibly boring. There was nothing to it. The plate was boring. I'm not saying it should have been on a silver platter. It had no branding. It had no nod to Tom Kerridge. When I did my research on the website, it's all about ethically sourced fish, which is bloomin' fabulous. But, you know, there's no POS, point of sale. There was nothing special to look at visually. They hadn't made any effort at the counter. I don't know, maybe there are restrictions that Harrods have got where every counter needs to look the same, potentially. But even the placemat, there wasn't like an additional paper placemat with like the branding, like a nice little story, a little card. It was really quite boring. The plate, oh my God, it was so boring. There was no garnish. There was no little finessing. Ugh, bored even talking about it. And you're probably bored of watching this, right? Let me go more things. Everyone else got 9 chips in their video. I got 8. However, I would say it's a lot of potato. I think the chunky chip concept for anyone who wants fish and chips, it just doesn't make any sense. That's up to Tom Kerridge. I've lost the receipt. Oh no, I better keep it because I'm going to expense this. Jesus Christ. That went on the corporate card, let's be honest. In my eyes, it's not a proper restaurant, and some people will get upset with me saying that. It's a food hall. You know, there's no cloakroom, there's no toilet there. You have to go to another floor to go to the bathroom, which I think is not how a restaurant should be. It's what it is. But they're charging restaurant prices. The posh element obviously was the caviar that you could add on. That's so boring. It's like having cheese on toast and being like, oh, you can have it with truffle. Ugh, boring. Where's the story? Oh. Do you know what? I feel like those little rubbish carts would be really good to get around. Oh, it's got lights. The traffic's terrible at the moment in London. There's so many roadworks. Anyway, tartar sauce, amazing, great flavour. The mushy peas were puree. They didn't really taste as much. I would say mushy peas don't generally do taste as much, but very, very lackluster. The curry sauce for me was hands down the most exciting thing. It did say on the website that the Matson curry sauce was a tribute to Kerridge's local chip shop around the corner from where he grew up. Like, how nice is that? It wasn't written anywhere. I had to go on the website. 2 days to make the chips. Who cares? But anyway, I have to give credit to the staff. Absolute fantastic. 10 out of 10. They were so incredibly lovely. The lady at the front where I said I had booked it, lots of tech issues. There's a few retailers that have been hacked. So she couldn't find my booking, but she was nice as pie. The guy that served me was absolutely lovely. They were very speedy. They had suggestions. They asked me if my food was okay, allergies and all that. 10 out of 10. The lovely guy that was cooking it, I felt bad filming it because I'm like slagging it off and he's, bless him, he's cooking it. But you know, they can only do with what they're told to do. The batter tasted of nothing, but it was beautifully cooked. What can I say? But bland AF. Tom Kerridge, I know he said, well, you're in Harrods, what do you expect, £37? Make it £37. Add the Harrods element to it, the bouginess, the silliness, all that ridiculous stuff that we love putting on social media. Or saying, oh, should we go for fish and chips, but we'll go posh and we'll go down to Harrods. It was so boring. The plate's boring, the place setting's boring, there's no story, there's no nod to what you're all about, there's no information on it. Really, really lackluster, and actually it's put me in a foul mood, as you can tell. I'm going to give it a very, very generous 4 out of 10, and 2 of those points are for the staff because they were just incredibly lovely and I could not fault them one tiny bit. It gets 2 out of 10 for the food. The fish inside was lovely. I actually think it wasn't loads of fish, it was a lot of batter. I just am really underwhelmed, to be honest, and I feel like a bit of an idiot spending basically 50 quid on fish and chips, but hey, life of a dumb YouTuber. Celebi, all right, okay, I'm going to go and dump my bag, get back on the tube and go and have a drink with my friends. No surprise, I do not want to go on a second date with Tom Kerridge's fish and chips. I'm really miffed. Mate, just finesse it, add a bit of magic. It was so boring. So boring. Oh, gosh. Anyway, right, I'm going to block your number. I ain't interested. Disappointed, waste of makeup, waste of going on the tube down there. I will not be texting. I'm going to block you on the dating apps, block your phone number and give it up as a bad job. Anyway, guys, remember every Tuesday, take you on a date. Let's hope next week is better. We're going to work through all of the celeb places. got a long list. I remember Fridays, I potentially am going to be doing hotel stays for a period of time. And let's just hope it's better than this. I feel a bit sick actually after that food. I feel like fish and chips are a bit sicky sometimes, aren't they? But anyway, I'm in a really bad mood, but I'm going to love and leave you. God, how boring. 48 quid. Oh, I'm such a mug. £1 to sit on a chair. Do you get a discount if you stand up? Subscribe. Like and subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up and comment below. Do you know what? Prefer a battered sausage anyway. And a fish cake. Pineapple fritters. Do they still do that? Right. Okay, bye. Mwah, mwah. I love you, but we're not going on a second date. Okay, bye.